what we're reporting on is that turmoil in KNUT, and Wilson Sossion cannot access his office. He's attempting to get there this morning. Sharon Baranga is live, but let's look at the pictures from the KNUT headquarters.
You know everything about this.
These are not security firms. These are not licensed security individuals. No. Not at all. And therefore you are contravening the court orders. And whoever has instructed you is liable for court contempt. The magnitude of this issue can only be dealt with by the police. Not you. What security firm are you? Nitangoja hapa mpaka mtoke. Because I must access my office, I must work. I mean, this is strange. You bring goons to block. These are court orders. Very, very clear. This office has never been occupied by courts. Since it was inaugurated in 1973, this is the first time. These are not security officers. These are goons. Allow me to pass. Because I'll assume that you are my guest. Can you allow me to pass? Allow me to pass. Go do my work. Please. Give me way. Give me way. Let me read to you these orders. This is a country governed by the Constitution and the law. And I'm law-abiding. If there are court orders that overturn these orders, then I'm prepared to comply. And these orders were issued by Employment and Labor Court on 2nd of May, and everybody is aware in the Republic of Kenya. And if you are not aware, let me read them for you. That a temporary injunction and conservatory order be and is hereby issued barring, prohibiting the first respondent in any manner removing and or deregistering the second petitioner as Secretary General or an official of Kenya National interfering with the position of the second petitioner as the Secretary General or an official of Kenya National Union of Teachers pending inter partes hearing of the application. That means I am a legitimately registered Secretary General of Kenya National Union of Teachers. Then two, that a temporary injunction consulsory order be and is hereby issued, barring, prohibiting the second respondent from in any manner removing or deregistering the second petitioner as the Secretary General or an official of Kenya National Union of Teachers, or in any manner whatsoever interfering with the position and or of performance of duties of the second petitioner as the Secretary General or an official of Kenya National Union of Teachers pending inter partes hearing of the application. And mark the word, interfering with the performance of duty. What they're doing is blocking me and interfering with the performance of the duty. 4. That a temporary prohibitory order be and is hereby issued, barring, prohibiting first and second respondents, those ones who have given instructions, from registering, appointing, recognizing, putting, placing, validating, and in any manner whatsoever admitting any other person as Secretary General of Kenya National Union of Teachers, KNUT, in the party here. So absolutely, I have not been replaced as the Secretary General. These are court orders. I'm reading to you clearly because there are consequences. And it says any person, meaning you and your team are liable. Given under my hand and seal of this court of Nairobi, this 2nd day of May, and signed. And that the application is fixed for inter partes hearing on 10 May. We are not yet 10th May. So anybody who wants to instruct you to block me should seek fresh orders on Thursday. If those orders are to obstruct me from coming here, then definitely I'll not come. So from this point, because we've had a good engagement and it's now public knowledge that I've been blocked from entering my office as the legitimate Secretary of Kenya National Union of Teachers via these court orders by these hired individuals who are not security officers. Then let the public and let the teachers of this country, whatever they are, observe the uncivil nature of activities that are going on at the head office. Issues that some of us have endured for a long time in terms of interference to execute duties of the Secretary General. And as I said yesterday, this is a big network, and it's a sad story that the labor movement is under attack, that there could be conspiracy of this magnitude. Teachers are suffering out there. Promotions were suspended in 2014 for those who have qualified and legitimately have their degree certificates that needs to be compensated by the state. Many policies have been brought in place. The high-stake teacher supervision through performance appraisals and contracting, popularly known as TPAD. And the morale of teachers are at its lowest in this country, more than ever before. And those are very dear issues that I have legitimately raised on behalf of teachers of Kenya. And these are issues that we'll continue fighting. It's going to kill the teaching profession in this country. The recent policy of delocalization, mass transfers of teachers that have separated families, teachers who are sick, teachers who are old. Many of them have been calling me and literally shedding tears. People's wives at the age of 55, 56, wanahamishwa kiholela by the employer. Even union officials and cooperative officials, about 100 of them, have been transferred indiscriminately by the employer. And the latest policy of teacher professional development in their careers, in accordance with Section 35 of the TSC Act, actually aims at exploiting teachers, because Teacher Service Commission will rake in billions of shillings. Those are urgent issues that have been addressed. But those who know too well that the voice of teachers can only be strong through me, and these things are being addressed vigorously with my latest nomination to Parliament as an added strength to represent us in this country, are fighting day and night to the extent of disobeying court orders. This is a very bad trend, and it is a slap on the judiciary. Those of us who believe in the rule of law, those of us who believe in the Constitution, I believe in our Constitution, and I believe in the rule of law in this country. I know security can only be enforced by the police. It cannot be enforced by goons. It cannot be enforced by goons. And what we are seeing here, I have not seen such police officers anywhere in the Republic of Kenya. I know those who are trained, armed and uniformed. I wish to assure the teachers of the country that compliance of the law by everyone. Have violated. We shall proceed to institute contempt proceedings. The case on it shall be contempt proceedings, because the case must be the President of the Republic and respect the cause, who are ordinary citizens, not to respect the cause, including my colleagues who have hired these particular individuals. And I leave it at that.
Now, with the tension between you and the National Executive Council, how are you going to start?
No, to them, apply the mission of Kenya. That I've got to overturn certain resolutions of the ADC. No, never. I want to overturn resolutions of the ADC. I would rather go home. And I don't have any standard between the National Executive Council. It is only a few individuals who have been indoctrinated by individuals in government. And of course, this the union always negotiate, and we deal with our conflicts in a good manner.
Very, very interesting happenings right there at the Kenya National Union of Teachers headquarters. along Tom Mboya Street. Sharon Baranga is still with Wilson Sossion. We'll try and get him and ask him some of those questions that need to be answered. For example, in January of this year, the Teachers Service Commission degazetted him, sort of firing him from being a teacher after he ran, or he was nominated to be a member of parliament by NASA, ODM wing of NASA. And before then, he was also degazetted by the former Labour Cabinet Secretary Phyllis Kandie as a member of the union and obviously as an official of the Kenya National Union of Teachers, together with the others such as Omboko Milemba, who was still representing other organizations and teachers in the union, yet they were already members of the members of parliament. So Sossion has had a turbulent time since he was nominated by the ODM party to be a member of parliament. We'll try and get him and speak to him and give him some questions to answer and tell us probably why he thinks this court order is being disregarded. And this is what happens if you are in a country where court orders are disregarded. This court order is not the first to be disregarded by institutions. We've had several in the last month. We've had court orders being disobeyed and disregarded left, right, and center. So we'll try and speak to Sossion. We'll try and get Sharon to speak to him or to get him on our air. As soon as we do that, we'll bring him to explain what's happening. But from the pictures, he has been blocked from accessing his house at, or rather his office at the KNUT headquarters along Tom Mboya Avenue.